Nothing is certain but death and taxes. And on TV, even death isn't always a certainty.
I was dead, Steve.
No way.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV characters who've come back from the dead.
Aren't you supposed to be running around? Don't talk to me. You have a bad reputation in the chicken community.
For this list, we're focusing on characters that have returned after either dying or being presumed dead.
And I don't know how to deal with that.
We are excluding characters from anime and from daytime soap operas, because they deserve their own lists. And, obviously, spoiler alert. Number 10. Fox Mulder, The X-Files.
Hi.
Hi.
You said on the phone you received something urgent.
The X-Files told viewers to trust no one. So it's not surprising that Agent Mulder's death wasn't exactly permanent. Mulder went through an alien abduction, after which his dead body was recovered and buried.
We are here to deliver the body of Fox Mulder to its resting place.
End of story? No, because 3 months later, the body is dug up, and even though it's decomposing, it still has vital signs, including a double heartbeat.
Tell me it's true.
It all involved an alien virus that was transforming Mulder into a new being.
How'd you figure it out?
When Skinner pulled Mulder off of the machines, his temperature dropped rapidly, without affecting his vital signs.
But fortunately, Scully found a way to restore him.
Do you have any idea what you've been through?
I know what I see in your face.
Number 9. Sarah Tancredi, Prison Break.
You're asking me to break the law.
I'm asking you to make a mistake.
The doctor at Fox River State Penitentiary, Sarah Tancredi became increasingly involved with the prisoners under her care. And that created some problems.
Leave the door unlocked when you leave tonight. That's it.
Like when she helped inmates escape and later killed a guy. So Sarah ended up dead, with her head sent to her friends in a box. The real cause of death, though, wasn't beheading. It was a contract dispute between the actress and the producers.
Do you want to talk about it?
Once that was cleared up, it turned out Sarah's death was faked. Hey, one severed head looks a lot like another.
It's just the company. It's just what they do.
Number 8. John Locke, Lost.
Somebody is trying to kill me.
The world of Lost was so complex that even explaining life and death gets a little involved.
No matter what you did or what you do, your path leads back to the island.
The character of John Locke eventually left the strange island around which the series centered. He tried to convince others who had left the island that they needed to go back.
Jack, the people I left behind need our help. We're supposed to go back.
Because it's our destiny.
Locke was then killed by Benjamin Linus, who made the death look like a suicide. When focus returned to the island, Locke was there, quote-unquote, alive again. In some form or another, at least.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Number 7. Nathan Young, Misfits.
It's my car.
Classic.
It can be dangerous to be outside in a storm, but not for Nathan Young. In Misfits, he and a bunch of other kids performing outdoor community service came away from a particularly nasty one with superpowers.
She's such a champ.
Nathan didn't know he had changed right away, however.
Save me, Barry!
It wasn't until he fell off a roof to his death and then woke up in a coffin that he realized he had become immortal.
I'm alive.
Didn't last though. He eventually traded his immortality for a reality warping power so he could be a magician.
I'm immortal.
Number 6. Brian Griffin, Family Guy.
Like here, look at this street hockey net. It's in great shape. You know, we should take this home and set it up, get some fresh air, get some exercise.
Dedicated followers of Family Guy were caught dead in their tracks when Brian, the talking canine, was hit by a car during season 12 and actually died.
Brian, look out! No, Brian!
A furious outcry greeted Brian's death, with many fans threatening to stop watching the show if something wasn't done about this.
That guy sucked.
Fortunately, Family Guy's creators had things well in hand.
Excellent. Now all I've got to do is set the coordinates to the moment before Brian got killed and I can save him!
2 episodes later, Stewie was able to get his hands on a time machine to prevent the doggy death from ever occurring.
You're alive, my friend!
Number 5. Rory Williams, Doctor Who.
The gravestone here for someone with the same name as me.
The Boy Who Waited was a companion of the 11th Doctor whose multiple deaths were so well known that even the Silence, one of the Doctor's enemies, joked about it.
Poor Amy. He always leaves you, doesn't he?
Some of Rory's deaths were imaginary.
What?
Happened in alternate timelines or were faked. But some of them were real. Most memorably, Rory was erased from the timeline and never existed.
Doctor, we can't just leave him.
Keep him in your mind. Don't forget him.
Yet somehow came back as a Roman centurion Auton that helped save the universe. Now that's a neat trick.
Who are you?
Hello, Amy.
Number 4. Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock.
And my best friend, Sherlock, is dead.
Series 2 of the BBC's phenomenal updating of Sherlock Holmes ended with the titular detective jumping off a roof to his death. The only way to foil a Moriarty plot to kill his best friends.
Sherlock!
Naturally, Holmes survived, but exactly how is open to debate. Sherlock's professed version of events, which involved colleagues secretly moving in an inflatable cushion and keeping Dr. Watson occupied while his live body was replaced with that of a dead lookalike, may have been the truth. Or not.
He gazed from a crowd of strangers. Suddenly, one is aware of staring into the face of an old friend.
Now, look, seriously, could you just...
Number 3. Buffy Summers, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
3 in one night.
Dealing with death and the undead were par for the course for Buffy and her Scooby Gang. So it's probably not surprising that Buffy herself cashed in her chips. And not once, but twice.
Oh, God. The power.
In season 1, Buffy is killed by the Master. But some handy CPR brought her back around in no time.
Breathe. Breathe.
In season 5, she sacrifices herself to close a portal to another dimension. Fortunately, Willow finds a spell to resurrect her.
Master of all fate, hear us.
Though it's 5 months later and after she's been buried. Number 2. Kenny McCormick, South Park. Kenny McCormick, the orange parka-wearing member of the South Park gang, is famous for dying with alarming frequency.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
It started with the very first episode, where after being blasted by aliens and trampled by cattle, a police car finishes him off.
Wow, poor Kenny.
Kenny has died repeatedly and in some imaginative ways. Michael Jackson as Martin Jefferson, mistaking him for Blanket.
Stop! Oh my God, he killed Kenny!
Ozzy Osbourne biting his head off.
Oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne bit Kenny's head off!
Inappropriate use of a tampon.
Whoa, dude!
Overdose of antacids. Whatever.
That was a good one.
Kenny always returns, usually with little or no explanation. And honestly, who needs one?
Mr. and Miss McCormick.
Yes?
I'm sorry, we couldn't save your son.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
He will. But not today.
Oh my God.
Honey?
Oh my God, Jeremy.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh. What happened? I'm gonna miss you guys. Jamie?
Number 1, Bobby Ewing, Dallas.
I've been driving around for a long time. I finally had to come and see you.
The prize for coming back from the dead goes to a character whose return outraged many fans.
More than you can ever imagine.
Not that they didn't love Bobby Ewing. He was one of the most popular characters on the hit primetime drama Dallas, and his death in season 8 devastated many viewers. But season 9 ended with his ex-wife waking to find him in the shower, revealing that everything that had happened since his death had been nothing but a dream. Many felt cheated, others felt elated.
Good morning.
But no one ever forgot Bobby's return.
When I woke up, I thought that you were dead.
What?
Do you agree with our choices?
You bastard!
What other TV characters that returned from the dead deserve to be on this list?
We will be partying because this madman Stefano Damara is dead.
For more enthralling top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Yes, because their hearts are full of greed and they have doo-doo in their souls.